Today, we've been working on a new incubator here, and the reason we've been working on a new incubator is because the only incubator, if you remember, it had some problems with incubation, and the first problem was we had to turn the eggs manually, so if we were at like work or school, we weren't there to turn the eggs, which lowered the hatching success rate. And then the second problem was during pre-hatching, we couldn't get the humidity to 70 or above. And that caused most of the chickens to not hatch, and we only got 3 from that. And 2 of them we actually had to help get out of the egg because they were stuck. And the last problem, well, one of the last problems was we had to drill a hole inside of it because we couldn't see inside of it. So we had to drill a hole and then place a camera, and so we could see what the chickens were doing besides just looking into it like that. And let's start talking about the new incubator. So right here we have a timer for when it turns the eggs, because it automatically turns the eggs, so you don't have to be there to manually turn them. And whenever this is on the even hours, it turns one direction, and then the odd hours, it turns another direction. And so it doesn't, so the way we got it to turn two directions is we had these little things called relays, and what those do is when this goes to on, it tells these to turn one direction, and then when it goes off, it tells them to turn the other direction. And the way we got it to where it doesn't turn repetitively is these dimmer circuits. And if you have a big capacitor, they will turn for longer, and if you have a small capacitor, it will turn for a shorter time. And we have the perfect capacitor to where it shakes and turns the eggs. And actually, scientists that study incubation of chicken eggs, they found out that to get a good success rate, you have to turn and shake the eggs rather than just turning or shaking them alone. And then to control the temperature, we have this temperature controller right here, and it gets the temperature. It tells you the temperature, and it gets that temperature from this metal rod right here, and that tells it that is the temperature right there. And then we have the heater here. This is the heater, and what it does is it blows the heat down here, so it keeps circulating around the incubator. And right here, as you can see, this blue number, you can set it to any number you want by pressing this top button right here. And then when you press it, you can make it go up by pressing the top button again, and go down by pressing the bottom button. And with the heater, if it goes above the number that you set it at, the heater will turn off. And if it goes below that number that you set it at, the heater will turn on. And then we have, like the temperature controller, we have a humidity controller, and that measures, and it tells humidity, and it measures the humidity through this measure right here, and it tells the humidity on here. And same as the temperature controller, you can modify it, and whenever it goes above the number, it turns on, goes below, it turns off. What this humidity controller controls is this humidifier back here. Oh. And what this does is, so you can see this little donut over here, and what this donut does is it blows steam from the water. It blows steam through this, and then this fan turns on, and it circulates it, and then it goes through here, and then it circulates around the incubator. And to modify it, if you need to like put more water in, you just take this out, and then you pull this off very carefully. Oh, okay. And then if this fills up with water, you just want to empty it. And then when you're putting it, because this don't work with water inside of it. And then when you're putting it back in, you want to put it back in very carefully and have this close. And then you just put that in right there, and it's locked in. And that's how you modify the humidifier. And then when you're done, you just put this back in. And let's say you just built this incubator and you want to know how to put the eggs in. So you would take this out, and then you lift this up.
All right.
Take this off.
I'll hold that for you.
And then the eggs. which would normally be right next to you for easy grabbing. You take them, these are eggs, and you put them in between here, and you want this popsicle stick to be in this so it measures good, it turns good, and with this you want it to be lined up with the light so it turns good. And then you just put it back on like this, and then you lock
Tighter.
it needs to be on tighter. Okay, and then you lock this in, put this in, and you've done modifying. Now let's say it magically goes to day 18, and you want to make sure that this is not turning on day 18, because that will
Can you show so we've got it where it turned one way and you saw that it shook the eggs. Can you show it turning
Yes.
the other way?
and then it turns the other way. Wait for it. And boom.
You can see
45
it turns the eggs and shakes them.
As you can see, it turns the eggs and shakes them, which gives a good hatching process or production.
A good hatching success.
A good hatching success rate. Success rate. There we go. So when you're modifying this, you most likely want to turn this off so you don't so if you're trying to take out the eggs, your hand doesn't bump and one of the eggs falls out. And then you take this out, say it magically turns into day 18. And then you take this, and you want to take this out very carefully. You just want to shake it a little, do this a little. Take this out very carefully, make sure you're holding the eggs so you don't drop them. And take that. Okay, and then this would be here. And I need to get. Now you need this for when the chickens hatch from day 18 through hatching, and you want to have this so when the chickens hatch, they can just run around without getting stuck in the egg or
Stuck in the egg carton.
Yeah, getting stuck in the egg carton or getting trapped. And then let's say we put all the eggs in here. You want to have this back there. And then you line this up. Now you see this notch right here? You want to have that lined up with the humidifier measure. So it can just go through like that. And then you push it back. And then and then with this little notch right here, you want to push this in. And then we'll take this. And then the same deal, you want to have this facing up. And then you're going to go from top to bottom. And then you put this in. It's going to be harder to put than okay, there. And put that, don't worry about that. Put that there, and then put this there. Now, let's say you still have this on. You want to turn it off because you don't want the eggs to turn during pre-hatching. And then with the humidifier, you'd press set right here, the top button, and then with the same with this, you would change it to this to be 70, and then you just leave the temperature be. And that's basically it for the new incubator. We're gonna have a separate video, part 2 of this, where you build it, and it's a little bit more complex than the old incubator. And I guess we'll see you in the new video. Bye.